Aren't these just beautiful? Primulas have been really successful this year. Really good displays, probably because we've had a very mild late winter and early spring. Lots of sunshine and warmth, and it's made a difference. Not that they're in the best place, they're not. Right underneath that seat. It's a nice seat, isn't it? But it needs a good clean. Can't sit on that, it'll get filthy. Anyway, I'm in my mum's garden and I just thought I'd show you round. Trying to get on top of it a bit really, and get some of the weeds and things sorted out before they really take off. That hydrangea there, that one, that could do with a dead head. Haven't got to it yet. I think it's called something like blackcurrant cheesecake, that one. I don't remember the full names of a lot of these plants, I never do. It's a hydrangea, but yeah, it is blackcurrant cheesecake. Anyway, but things are just starting to look nice. I mean, look at these tulips, they're just going over a little bit, but there's still a nice welcome brightness in the garden. Now that is one of the homegrown lupins. In fact, there's a couple of plants there. And somebody said to me the other day, they're really hard to germinate and grow from seed. And I said, I didn't know that. I said, but now I do. I probably won't be able to grow them. You've put the onus on them. Never mind. That hydrangea I've done. It's a white one, that one. Don't know what it's called. And here, the Primula denticulata, drumstick primulas. Again, they're very wild, these. They've probably gone back to their native state, really. But they've grown really nicely. Over there in that border, you can just make out, I think, the lots and lots of different wild primulas all growing. Beautiful in amongst the crabapple. Yeah, so just trying to get started on it. Look at this early azalea. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really nice. So, yeah, as I say, I've been just trying to get on top of things a little bit. The Magnolia stellata over there is just about finished. I'll give it a cut back once it's totally finished. And look at these here. These are the auriculas. I always love these. I think they're the most amazing flowers. There's a bluebell growing in the middle of it, wild. And there's bluebells over there, and they're just starting to come into flower. They're so beautiful. We have a lot of bluebells growing wild in this garden, all over the place. Anyway, so I'll take you around, give you a little show what's going on. The veg garden's just about done. There's just one bed over there in that corner that needs doing. The rest of them are just sort of prepared, and there's a few bits in, but not a lot. Right, I'll take you into the greenhouse and show you what's going on. Oh, just before I do, rhubarb. Look, nice. I think in the next few weeks we'll be able to get some of that, make some nice crumble. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's go in here, show you. Now, I've got some stuff at home, but this is the sweet corn, and I put these in about a week ago, and I've already got 1, 2, 3, and there's a fourth one over there. So they've all come up in the last few days, so I'm guessing we're going to start to see a few more of these coming through in the next few days, which is good. The broad beans have done really well. I think there's only 2 pots that haven't germinated. There's a lot over here, and then there's some in here. That's a pumpkin at the back, you know, one of those jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. But I'll be taking some of those up to the allotment in the next few weeks, harden them off and get them in. These aren't up yet because I only sowed them yesterday. They're runner beans, scarlet runners, scarlet emperor, is it? And then there's these French climbing beans here. I can't, blue something. Anyway, they were only put in yesterday as well, so they're not up yet. Over here I've got These are Roma tomatoes. They were quick to come up, so they're done. The nasturtiums aren't up yet. They were in a week ago, I think. Now the peas, I don't know what possessed me to put them in these cells because they're not deep enough. I always do this. My son's killed about 5 of them off with not watering them last week. Why don't I just wait and put them in straight into the ground? I don't know, but there you go. These are golden tomatoes over here. Again, can't remember the exact name, but they're golden ones. I've got a couple of red kale coming up there, but not many. I think I need to get new seed because I don't think they're good enough. They're Alison. They're, what are they called again? Sweet Rocket, that's a perennial. And then we've got some Romano peppers and some assorted peppers over there, but they're not up yet. And that's my second sowing, the first lot failed. And this lot here is candy tuft. So I have got some flowers on the go. And these in here, again, put them into cells that I believe are too small on hindsight. And they are the sweet peas, but they were put in about a fortnight ago and there's still nothing coming up. So I'm starting to think they might be dud. I didn't soak them or anything, so they might just take a bit longer. Anyway, I'll leave them there and see how they get on. Right, let's take you outside and round the back, quickly show you a few bits and pieces. There isn't a lot, there never is at this time of year. It's all preparatory, isn't it? Oh, that lavender failed. Don't know why. It was fine when I trimmed them all back, but it's failed. The others, I think there's 6 here and I think there's 6 on the other side to form like a bush of a lavender bush across the garden. But that one for some reason's failed, so I'll have to get another one and replace it. Trouble is I can't remember what the variety is. I've started to top dress this with some compost out of that compost heap over there. I don't know if you can see it. Got to get it emptied because we need the space for a fresh compost heap now. Anyway, I'm going to fill this up and top dress it. Try and use this. Sorry, that's a summer flowering jasmine that I've got to deal with. And I've top dressed this, ready for the broad beans I'm putting in here. Blackbirds have been busy chucking it everywhere. That bed over there has got main crop potatoes. Haven't done that bed in the corner, although I'll just show you the leeks. I used a few of these leeks yesterday with a roast pork dinner and they were absolutely lovely. They've been a bit thin, but you know what, they're in good condition. These don't seem to mind being underneath a tree. There's a tree here. Don't seem to mind and they've grown really nice. That's my purple sprouting broccoli, which we had a harvest off yesterday to have with the meal. And I just put a few onions in here from some onion sets I had, but I'm going to have to get them watered because it's very dry and I don't want them to end up being stunted. The rest of the main crop potatoes I've put in here in 2 rows, so once they poke their little heads up I will drill them. And then this is some chard, silver chard, and there's one ruby chard there that's not done very well, but it's still alive. But these have survived really well, so I'm going to leave them there and reuse those this year. And that, folks, is about it in the veg garden. But the berberis is looking nice. See it there? It's the berberis. Birdies love it, they hide in it. But look at this monster mess down here. This is all brambles. They're like nearly 1 inch across the stems. They're horrendous. I've got a right job on. But look how bright that euonymus is in front of it. Isn't that just gorgeous at the minute? It needs a little haircut, but it's the most beautiful yellow. Yeah, so this is my nightmare corner that I'm going to have to get into and sort out. We all have one, but never mind. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. You're up to date with part of the growing process here at my mum's. Bye for now, bye bye.